Once I have learned all I can, I can't keep carrying my pain with.
Very good morning to all of you. I'm sure you all must be equally excited for this today's session. Yesterday's session was really interesting because we learned that there is no one else but you yourself who can make the change if you wish to see. And only, it's only in your hands that you can take the charge and take 100% responsibility of your life and make it a better place. So today we are going to take the same intention ahead. Today we are going to take the same concept further and talk about self transformation because it all starts with you, yourself. So far, we have touched so many topics and we have understood that all of these, if we start incorporating, it will bring a big change in our life. But we have to understand one thing, we all have lived for close to 40, 50, 60 years and above that. And we have already developed a particular kind of mindset. We have already developed some kind of belief system, which is a part of our personality. And when we come across all these kind of concepts and we want to have a difference or we want to incorporate it or we want to see the change happening, we have to actually unlearn to relearn. Like it is said, if a glass is full, you cannot pour anything in that glass because the things will start spilling over. So you have to first empty the things within which are within you so that you can give a bigger room for the things which can transform your life. So this is what we are going to deal with today. It is all about self transformation. It's a beautiful topic because this is the place from where you will start your journey. Till now we have been talking about various things which can bring change in your life. But how to bring that change in your life and what are the steps you can take to bring that change? We are going to discuss about that. So let's start with one simple thing, that this transformation is only possible when we have a growth mindset. Snehal yesterday pointed about the same thing. Now let's understand what is a mindset. As I said, mindset is that few things which are already set in a mind, which have been developed over the period of so many years. बहुत सी चीजें हमारे दिमाग में फिक्स होती है for certain things, like the way we see things, like छोटी छोटी चीजें हम रूटीन में भी जो करते हैं, that is all the reflection of our own mindset. One episode happening and 10 people sitting in the room will have their own reaction to it. It's all because the way they think about it, because of their value system. Like for someone, honesty can be a strong value system. So for that person, the person will not lie or will not be dishonest in any circumstances. But for if another person, that is not that major quality, the person can deviate. He can slightly manipulate. So this is called as value system, and which is inbuilt over the period of so many years from our birth till the day we have been here. So let's understand the journey, because today we are sitting here to evolve and be the best version of ourselves. So this starts with small steps. First is changing the habits. changing the attitude. That's why we are saying if something is happening around you, create a positive environment. Don't react, respond. So if that attitude, that shift is there, you will start seeing the things changing around you. So you have to change those habits which are not productive. You have to change your attitude or maybe the behavior which is not helping you to grow. Purpose is that we grow as a person, we grow as a professional, we grow as a human being and uplift our life. That's the only last desire of everyone. And if you all are in the room, this is a big, big signal that you all are here for growth. You all are already in that growth mindset category because you are here and every day you are showing up itself says a lot because you are here to grow. So, first and foremost, we have to adapt and accept the growth mindset. Growth mindset, let me just make it very simple. If you water a plant, it grows every day. And after number of months and years, it turns into a tree because that plant was nurtured and was given that space to expand. But if there is a plant which is left like that, isolated, not being watered, there is no extra nutrition given to the plant will shrink and might not grow to the level the other one has. So fixed mindset और growth mindset exactly ऐसा ही है. Fixed mindset means हमने अपनी चीजों को ब्लॉक कर लिया है. ये ऐसा ही होता है और ऐसा ही होगा. और I cannot make any difference, I cannot change. This is fixed. By the word itself, it means it cannot change. And growth means you are open for new ideas. You are open for new learnings. You are open for new concepts and you are accepting it. You are believing it that it might work and you are there to grow. This is the beauty of growth mindset. So let's all pat ourselves back and clap for ourselves that you all are there today for this growth mindset only. You all are making that effort every day, which is a big sign that you are there for learning. You are putting effort and you are being consistent. So it comes only with that belief that yes, it will happen. So now we will understand कि growth mindset और self transformation को अपने routine में और चीजों को हम better बनाने के लिए क्या करें. First and foremost, whenever we start within. Let's reflect. And what is to be reflected? Self-reflect. Just go deep within yourself and understand that what is something which is bothering you. Can there be any change in your thought process, maybe your belief system, maybe your behavior or attitude or habit, which can make things happen? So reflect within and understand if there is something which is bothering me. Suppose every day you just rush to the office. Every day it's a routine that you are just running out of the house and fixing in the traffic, and then you are getting into the office late. Isn't it somewhere connected with getting up late in the morning? Can you change that habit and just make it like 15 minutes early if you get up? Maybe that extra 15 minutes will give you that extra space to reach there in time. So this is what you need to reflect. If there is something which is being painful, is there anything I can do about it? Is there anything where I can make a change? Maybe in my attitude or behavior? So you identify. अपने आप को अंदर देख के पहचानने की कोशिश करें कि मेरे वैल्यू सिस्टम्स क्या हैं, मेरे गोल्स क्या हैं, मैं क्या चाहता हूं, क्या चाहती हूं, and then you start working towards it. So first is reflect and be aware. Awareness is one thing which is very important. The moment you are aware, you will work towards it. It's a very beautiful word. अगर हम अवेयर ही नहीं होंगे तो हम अनजान रहेंगे, और जब हम अनजान रहेंगे तो कोई भी चीज हमारे आसपास होगी, हमें उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. So it's very important that you first you reflect within. and you be aware. I missed few messages. Let me just read out. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Just wanted to see if there is something which I need to focus on. Okay. So let's now move on to the second step, because there is a long process. I will go little faster. Once you are aware, once you have reflected within, now what you need to do? सिर्फ अवेयर होके और सेल्फ रिफ्लेक्शन से काम तो नहीं चलेगा. Now what we have to do is we have to set our goals, because we are working towards it. We are working towards something. तो क्या गोल है? प्रोफेशनल है, पर्सनल है, हेल्थ है, फैमिली है, वेल्थ है, किसी भी सेगमेंट का कोई भी गोल है. You have to set your goals. Now goals, when we set, it's again a very deep concept. We will be taking it later when we get into after the challenges. If we get the chance to elaborate on topics specifically, goal setting is a beautiful and a lengthy concept. To cut short the whole thing, you should set smart goals. In this smart world, in this smart technology, in this smartphone era, goals should also be smart. And by smart, I mean your goals should be specific. वेग गोल्स बनाने से हम कभी भी फोकस नहीं होते. इफ द गोल्स आर नॉट क्लियर टू अस, वी विल नॉट बी एबल टू रीच देयर. आई वांट टू लूज वेट इज अ वेरी वेग गोल. अब लूज वेट में 1 kg भी लूज करना और आधा kg भी लूज करना इज अ is losing weight, right? But if you become specific, like if this month I lose 2 kgs, that is my goal for this month. Specific, be very clear about it, measure it. Something which is counted can always be calculated. So measure it. The goal should be measurable, achievable होना चाहिए. बहुत बार लोग बहुत बड़े बड़े गोल तो सेट करते हैं. Yes, it's good. And I also remember I said, when you have to dream big. But goal set करने में don't set too elaborate and big goals, because जब वो achieve नहीं होते ना, so instead of encouragement, we get discouraged and demotivated. So set achievable goals. Like I said, I want to lose only 2 kgs in a month. 2 kgs is easy to reduce. If I say I want to lose 8 kgs, 10 kgs, और मैं अगर उसके हाफ भी नहीं पहुंच पाई, तो I will be only demotivated and I'll say, oh God, पारुल ने तो बोला था स्मार्ट गोल सेट करो. स्मार्ट गोल्स तो बनाए बट नहीं अचीव हो रहा है, तो दिस इज नॉट वर्किंग. This is how our monkey mind works. So that's why this smart concept of goals has come in, that you set achievable goals. Be be realistic. मैंने दीपिका पादुकोण को देखा. I want to have that hourglass figure. Oh, let's be real in life. They are professionals. For them, it is a need of their profession. We are in a different world altogether. So let's be realistic. Set goals which are actually applicable to you in your environment. So we have to be realistic, and please set some kind of time foundation to your goals. Okay, so if you have some time foundation, like I said, in a month, so then I know I have 30 days in hand to work towards it. So this is the system of SMART goals. Though I had really been very precise, very to the point, but yes, it is a deep concept. We will deal later sometime. And visualize your success. We have already dealt with visualization in depth. हम बहुत डिटेल में बात कर चुके हैं कि जब हम visualize करते हैं, we create that image. So that image, if you see, wow, I have reduced 2 kgs and this is how I look. The clothes fit me better. I look slimmer. When you stand in front of the mirror, you get that confidence. Now, this weight come example, because most of the time, this is something we all are struggling with. So that's why this is a common example which can fit all the brackets, right? Let's go to the next step of self-transformation. The next step is develop a plan of action. Now, जब goals बन जाते हैं, तो उसके बाद क्या करना है? पेपर में goals बना के तो it will not work. We have to take some action, which is one thing which we have been saying since day one. Knowing things will always be there in the books. But until and unless you start working towards it, it will be there forever in the books only. So you have to work towards it. So create a roadmap. Roadmap means create some action plan कि मुझे उसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा. वो गोल है, जो डिजायर है, मुझे कोई घर खरीदना है, by just thinking, as I said, visualization is a good tool. It's a tool. Tool also works when you work towards it. So there is something called as work works for them who work for it. So work भी तभी work करेगा जब आप work करोगे. So start creating your roadmap and then prioritize. Prioritize means out of 5 things, this is the most important one I cannot skip. So you have to, when you want to go in the journey of self-transformation, all these small things of listing, prioritizing, fixing things, because when you start a day, you have so many things on your plate. You have to attend your child's PTM, you have to go and collect vegetables, you have to drop your child to the school, you have to prepare lunch and this and that. Everything is a part of routine. Maybe you cannot skip anything. Maybe you have to pay some bills. So all this is a big list, and the ones who are working have to go to the office. There might be some deadline. So now in this chaotic routine, if you number it, this is the most important I have to address today. PTM I cannot skip. ये एक डे डिफाइंड है. I cannot go anywhere else. Maybe सब्जी खरीदने में कल जा सकती हूँ. So the point is how you prioritize and make things simple for yourself. List is long. What can be dealt today? What can be dealt maybe tomorrow or 3 hours later? That will come according to the need of that task. Okay, so this will help. So these are the ways how you can transform your journey. Next comes habits. मैंने beginning में भी बोला था. Positive habits are difficult to develop. For such kind of habits, we say 21 days challenge kind of a thing is very important, because हमारी body को rhythm में आते आते 20 से 21 दिन लगते हैं to develop any habit. That's why normally it's said that these 21 days habit transformation is a journey, because after 21 days, maybe it becomes a part of your system. So develop that habit, and how to go about it? Start small. So like I said, I wanted to lose weight. Again, I'm going back to the same, which is my one of those things which I keep on going back. So if I have to lose weight, again, setting 5 kgs or 7 kgs in a month is a big target. And I will be demotivated every month when I will not achieve it. So I don't want to demotivate myself. I don't want to go down in the thought कि नहीं यार ये सब सेल्फ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन की बातें सिर्फ बकवास है, क्योंकि होता तो कुछ नहीं है, क्योंकि हमारा माइंड तो ऐसे ही हमें बताएगा ना जब हम अचीव नहीं करेंगे तो. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट स्मॉल. टेक 1 kg, 2 kgs, 3 kgs, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन योर कैपेसिटी एट अ टाइम. एंड देयर इज अनदर ब्यूटिफुल दिस टूल कॉल्ड एज हैबिट स्टैकिंग. नाउ हैबिट स्टैकिंग क्या होती है कि वन हैबिट विच यू हैव ऑलरेडी अडैप्टेड, whatever new you want to do along with it. Like suppose if I ask you to start journaling, what you can do is, already you all sit down in the morning and have your cup of tea. Take a diary along with it. And once you finish your cup of tea, or if you're sitting in a relaxed mood, take your diary and start journaling at that time. In that journal, start writing gratitudes and start writing affirmations, sitting there in that your comfort zone and having tea along with it. So this kind of attitude is called as habit stacking. क्योंकि अलग से कोई चीज को adapt करके करना is a task. Once it comes in your system, once you develop this habit of journaling and writing gratitude and other things, then you will do it any time of the day. But one, you have to start. तो start करने का सबसे अच्छा तरीका है stack it with something which you are already doing, or the best way is stack it with something which you like to do. क्योंकि जो आप पसंद करते हो वो चीज तो आप शौक से करने बैठोगे. Okay, like suppose you love to read, so maybe after half an hour, once you have read 2-5 pages, maybe pick up your diary and start writing. You can write the thoughts from the book also. That's also journaling. So if you develop your habit by this concept of habit stacking, it will help you to build the habit faster. So again, In this concept of self-transformation, there is another tool which is hidden, that is habit stacking, which will help you to grow faster. So all these are basically the steps to tell you that what we are talking about, कि हमें transform करना है. The power is all in our hand. The control, that remote control is within, it's with me. So how to go about it? These are the ways. Then seek continuous learning, like we are doing it right now. Since the time, all of us, like Snehal and I and others, who have got into this journey of self-transformation and self-growth, we have been connected with so many groups and communities that it helps us. It boosts us to be in the same energy. So learning is now a lifelong journey for us. Either we are reading or we are listening or we are watching, we are talking, we are discussing, or we are creating a platform like this. This is everything of this kind is a learning. So now take learning as a lifelong journey. This is the big sign of growth mindset, because when you are on the path of growth mindset, you're open to learn. You don't feel कि मुझे सब कुछ आता है. बाल 50 साल में ऐसे ही ग्रे नहीं कर लिए जो लोग बोलते हैं. So it means that you are open to learn, which is a very, very good sign for growth mindset. Then you reflect and adjust. जब आप लाइफ लॉन्ग लर्निंग पे जाते हो, जब आप कुछ चीजें सीखने लगते हो, सो बहुत सी चीजें आपको सोचने पे मजबूर करती हैं. Sometimes you understand, sometimes you want to find out a logic, sometimes you want to feel कि ये वर्क, मतलब अपने जो मन के ख्याल है वो आप you reflect and you find out, and then you adjust according to your system. Okay, so that's what is continuous learning all about. Once you are in this journey of continuous learning, it's important that you build up a system, a support system. Because let me tell you, it's very difficult to do all these things alone. Because when we sit alone, aloof, we go back to our normal self where we had come, and हमने इतनी journey travel करके यहाँ तक हम पहुंचे. Today we are on the 11th day. And if we leave you, all of a sudden we say, कल से ये sessions नहीं होंगे, you will go back to your own self. And maybe after 2 days, you will forget everything. And maybe then you will be square one. So the point is to find accountability partner to boost you is very important. What is accountability partner? Means someone who is there to charge you up. You are accountable to that. It's just that someone is there as a back support. Jahan bhi aap thoda sa slip hue, that person is there to boost you. So for that, we have these kind of communities. And this is a beautiful way to stay in the same energy. Because then we talk about all these things. Today we are sharing, tomorrow you will be the one who will be sharing with us in the same platform. So when we exchange our energy, the energies are lifted high. And when we sit alone and be disconnected, we go back to square one. Many a times it happens, the communities I'm attached to, if we do not interact for a very long time, we feel that the energy of the group has gone down. So we have to deliberately come together and just charge each other. And people message me, Parul, it's long we have not connected, let's just join back. Point here is that spark that everyone who emits is magical. So staying in the energy is very important. Last but not the least, when you are on this journey, first thing is you are on this journey. This is your transformation. So you have to be very, very compassionate towards yourself. आपको और कोई आपके लिए ध्यान नहीं देगा शायद, आपको अपना ध्यान खुद रखना है. So be very kind to yourself and stay patient. अगर कुछ अचीव नहीं हो रहा है, so it's okay. Tell yourself, at least I tried. I'm there on it and I will do it. So the point here again is that you have to be very kind to yourself. Don't be rude and rough and rash. ये तो मैं इतनी कोशिश कर रही हूँ, हो नहीं रहा. How will I reach there? I'm not doing anything. No, you have to be patient, because if patience is there, you will reach there slowly. You all know the story of rabbit and tortoise. Tortoise is that cute little small animal who carries a big bag on his back, but still he reaches at the end because he's slow and steady, wins the race. We all have to be that tortoise. There's a story of tortoise also. I'll discuss some other day, which is very beautiful one. So slow and steady wins the race should be the jargon of the day, should be that one motto of the day. With this, I'm done for this self transformation. So today, let's set our intention connected with self transformation, because self transformation is that journey you are starting today. It is 20th June, 11th day of that. We are halfway through. And now let's set our intention that up until now, whatever happened, from here, there is going to be the best version of you yourself, right? Next, we move on to see, I think I've taken, oh, we have 4 minutes. Okay, we move on to that advice of the expert. Dr. Vanitha has suggested these exercises. So today we are focusing on full body stretch. So full body stretch starts with 1 minute, reach arms up and stretch to your toes when you bend down. Side stretches again for 1 minute. Forward bend for 1 minute. So actually, if you see, all these exercises are total for 5 minutes. Cat and cow stretch is very, very effective. And child's pose, because it gives that, it's a pose of relaxation. So it gives you that space to breathe and be calm. Next is this tip suggested, nutritional tip suggested by our nutritionist Shweta. So don't ignore millets. Now she has included millets like jowar, ragi, bajra in our diet. We should include that regularly because they are counted to be more healthy sources of carbs. So jowar is loaded with a lot of fiber and iron. Ragi is packed up with protein, calcium, and vitamin D. It strengthens your bone. And bajra is loaded with a lot of iron, zinc, and protein again. So it improves your immunity and metabolism. So if you want, you can take the screenshots of both, so that for your extra information and when you sit down for your physical activity, you can definitely go through it. Yeah. So with this, I missed so many messages today. I will just quickly read. Yes. Okay. So with this, we come to the end of the session. I would just, we are going back to our ritual of the day. Let's quickly switch on our cameras and anything if anyone wants to share. And we are very thankful to all of you that you are sharing your beautiful insights in the group. We are charged up, and it is our responsibility now to give you the best and best every day we come. So you are giving us a tough fight. So we are trying to live up to that. Thank you so much. So we have our ritual of the day. 2 people left. I missed them. Okay, no worries.
And
so
tomorrow,
with this
announcement for tomorrow, Parul, we have a yoga day announcement.
Yeah. So yeah, you can. You are going to do it, or shall I?
As you can. Ha.
Okay. So tomorrow being 21st June, it is marked as Yoga Day, International Yoga Day, and it is also Music Day. So we all are going to get charged up for a yoga session. We would request if all of you, if you are in some comfort zone, if you want to get set for your yoga session, you all can just wear your yoga attires and try to be present in the room. We would love to see your videos on, because tomorrow Dr. Vinitha is going to take the session. She is a yoga expert and she will give you some valuable tips and insights about the entire beautiful journey of yoga. So if you are there present tomorrow, please be charged up. We will have a great session with Dr. Vanitha.
Yes. And please share the link to whoever your friends and family, they can also join. It's the same link. Yes.
So the link is shared with all of you. We will share it once in the group. The same group we were talking about, right? So the same link. Yeah. So you all can forward it to your friends and others who want to be a part of this yoga day. Thank you so much. Share your takeaways. start this journey of self-transformation. God bless and more power to all of you. Thank you so much.
Bye. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Meet tomorrow. Bye.